Alrighty, good Monday morning. We are back from our Vegas excursion. We had a bunch of fun out there. Got to see a bunch of new cool products for the excavation world, and we had a really good time out there. So unfortunately we're back to work, but it is beautiful weather out here in Kentucky again. Time changed, so we're back to beautiful springtime, and hopefully summer's right around the corner. So weather should be turning, and everything should be going a lot easier and nicer now. Today we are heading out to a house that we picked up a contractor, and we're going to we didn't dig this basement, but we are going to go backfill it today. One of our other guys went out there a few weeks ago and dug out around the foundation so they could raise the waterproofing up, and he had to take off one of the window wells, the egress window wells, so we got to put it back on, put some 57s in the window well so it'll drain, and probably backfill a little bit around the house. See how that goes, but get out there and get started and see what all we gotta do. Be back in a little bit. So we just pulled up to this job. On this other side of this house, we gotta put this egress window well back on because they had to raise the waterproofing. And so I brought skid steer. The plumbing contractor was nice enough to let us use his mini hoe. We've had a ton of rain the last couple of days, and it's silted back in a little bit, so I'm going to go dig it out, and then we'll hang that thing back up on the wall, and then we'll backfill its 57s. We brought a dump truck load of them, so let me get set up over here and start digging this out, and we'll hang this thing back up. Be back in a second. So we got that window well hung on the side of that wall over there. Now we gotta backfill it a little bit. Probably make a little bit of a pile and use that mini hoe to fill up the inside of it a little bit. It's super muddy out here today. I don't know how much rain we actually got since I was in Vegas, but had to be quite a bit because it's pretty soft. I will just keep filming, and then I might hop on that mini-hoe after I make a pile and dip some of this rock and put it in that inside the window well, actually. Alright, we got this backfilled. I left this portion open here because we're going to need some topsoil whenever this place dries out to break back in there. I didn't want to do it with that skid steer because I didn't want to use this nasty mud and maybe take a chance of squishing this thing because they're just fiberglass and you get too much weight on them, especially with this heavy muck. It turns into a bad deal. This area down here is a disaster. It's so silted in and nasty. Just got it cut that out a little bit and got it draining. And then got this side backfilled, left some room for some topsoil, and left this open. They just put that water line in. It's still got to get inspected and get sand on it and cut that sewer down to grade. So we got this all wrapped up. I just got loaded up over there. Kind of we didn't do this dirt work on this job from go, so this is just, they had us come out and we had to dig out all of this around this whole house and around this and take this off the wall because they had their waterproofing on the wall way too low. So I had to move it up and fix that. So we got done what we're supposed to, and now probably head to another job that we've already done. We have another detention pond that's kind of silted in and needs some riprap around some areas at a St. Elizabeth by our house. So let's go there. All right, we just rolled up on this next project I'm gonna do. We're at this St. Elizabeth doctor's office over here. We built this back last summer. We built this detention pond here. It's holding a little bit of water. Got a big gravel check dam out there. So everything's supposed to drain in up there and then filter through that rock and come down here. And then we have the outlet pipe on these is just a 4-inch pipe. And it lets it out slowly. That's the overflow. This pipe comes into this gravel. It lets the water come in the gravel, and then it's a perforated pipe wrapped with fabric. So I can't tell how far out this pipe goes yet. I think it's real short based on how the gravel looks. Usually they run them, out quite a ways, and it's usually a 6-inch pipe, but this one doesn't hold that much water. But I unclogged this a minute ago, trying to let this drain so we can get in here with our GPS and shoot all this and see how much silt has run in here. But it's running pretty good now. And then we got to go up there to them head walls and put gravel or riprap around them just to keep the bank from eroding. But yeah, we'll get this drained out. I'll probably drop my skid steer today, go get a Mini X, bring it back over here, and assess the situation. Maybe I'll dip some of this out and let this drain a little bit faster, but it's draining pretty fast right now, actually. Just what I did with that little stick. It's flowing pretty good in there. I guess let's go get unloaded, and I will go get a mini hoe. Got our Mini X loaded up here. Got everything chained down. Old Buzz is working on the driveway over here. It was washing out, so he's moving some dirt and fixing it up. Go haul this excavator to our little pond job that we gotta fix. Beautiful out today. God, why can't it be like this every day? All right, well, let's get on the road. It's about 4:30 now. Gotta move this and maybe get an idea of what we're gonna do tomorrow. Alright, so we got out here and I unloaded this mini excavator. Came down here, attempted to, came across this pond dam here, or this little check dam. All this is pretty much a pile of number 2s that has fabric underneath it, as you can see. And that's just supposed to, you know, let all this water come out of this parking lot, out of all the storm on this job, run into here, get filtered through here. This is about 2 foot lower, and you can see it's slowly leaching out of there, which is what you want. They want it to slowly leach out, and it's supposed to only hold a little bit of water. So I came down here with the excavator. It's a little soft, and it's really soft right here. This is all silted in really bad, so I came in and cut a little ditch in my bucket to let this stuff drain. It's draining really good now. Trying to just get all the water out of here, so maybe tomorrow I can come in here with the skid steer and maybe muck some of this off, and then we can find what our actual grade is with the GPS and work on it. If we gotta, you know, muck a lot of this out and get rid of it from all the silt, but we'll see tomorrow when we pull out our GPS system and see what it says. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna crawl this mini excavator back out of here, and we'll get loaded up and head back to the shop. Oh.